I want you to know that I've lived longer with you than I've lived with my parents. So whatever is wrong with me is now technically your fault.
Wow. I disagree because I think childhood trauma sticks with you way longer than whatever I could have possibly done in a short time. I think you plant your roots somewhere and you gain a lot more of who you are in that timeline. You establish values, you build up your personality.
True.
Not that you can't make adjustments or changes or pursue new things or try new things and enjoy them or not. I'm just saying who you are is not my fault. Who you are is on you.
Okay, well, who I am is your responsibility.
What I am is what I am, and I'm what you are or what? Yeah, see? Yeah. Uh-huh.
That song is terrible. That's a terrible song.
Well, it was a musical stem, and I had to get it out.
Well,
before
I am your
move on.
Responsibility.
Well, I don't disagree with that, but I am not your cause.
Okay.
You are the effect to your own cause, not to me. Whatever is wrong with me is your fault, she says. Okay, sure thing.
You've encouraged it.
That's not untrue.
You've encouraged this behavior.
That is not untrue. I have enabled you. That's on me. Yeah. You are who you are before you met me.
Okay.
I've just been like okay with it.
Just okay. You're like, well,
this is what I got.
This is my life now.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, I made my bed. I have to sleep in it. That's what they say. You want to make a show?
Let's do it. Have you ever had to call into a tech company and they have to get control of your computer? And so they drive from a different building. They drive. So they've got control of your mouse and they're
I see what you're saying. They remote access your computer?
Yes, that's right. Yes. Yes.
In the history of working on computers, yes, I have had to have someone remote access my computer to drive, so that they can look at stuff or make repairs. Yes, I have had to do that.
I've never cared about that until I married you, and you're a computer guy.
That's why
you're pretty
it took
techie.
me a minute to understand what you were saying.
Sorry,
because you were using terms. I have to go. Okay, what are they trying to tell me is wrong with the computer?
Good job.
I had to troubleshoot that sentence.
Yeah, you always have to do that for me.
Got it.
You're my translator. It's fine. So anyway, I have never cared before until you. And now I'm like, oh, I hope there's not too many icons on my desktop. I hope there's not.
I can't look at other people's desktops because it makes me cringe.
Yeah, I know it does.
It's gross.
And I don't try to put a lot on my desktop, but there's a few things I've put on there just because it's an easier access. And then when I'm done, I quickly remove them if I'm working on a particular project or something.
There's just better organizational methods. That's all.
I know, Josh.
So when I get called over to go like, hey, can you take a look at my computer? And I walk up and there's a screen full of icons. I go, nope, I can't help you. Good luck to you.
I know this about you. And so that has made me worry about what my computer looks like to the tech guys. And I always lead off when I make that first tech call. I always lead off with, yes, I have started
yes, I have rebooted.
Yes, I've done that.
I've turned it off and back on again. I wouldn't call if I hadn't power cycled. Then they're going to ask you, did you reboot or do a full power cycle? And you're going to say, I did a reboot.
They didn't ask me that. So at my other job, we've been having these problems with our computers where they get a little pixelated sometimes. And just random, the whole screen will be pixelated. So you can't read or see anything. You can kind of make out where some of the icons are, like to close and stuff or minimize. So I had to call last week. They've given us a quick fix for it, but they said if you have time and you can call us, and we'd like to try and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, we want to see it.
So I had some time, but I had some tabs open.
Oh, man.
That were too many tabs.
You're a tab lady.
Oh, I really am.
I mean, I've got several tabs on my default browser for work. Like, it's all work tabs. But I've got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 tabs that are pinned. So every time I open my browser, those 20 tabs automatically come up. And then in addition to that, right now in this very second, I have 3 more tabs open that I'm actively working on projects. But those ones get closed out all the time.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
I had a lot of tabs. And so I had to quickly
moment,
close those because I was like, I don't want him to see all my tabs.
Yeah.
And then I had to minimize, look at my desktop and be like, and again, it's pixelated. So I'm trying to make it out. And I was like, no, okay. Now I feel like I'm comfortable enough to call the tech guy and have him remote access my computer. He didn't say anything. So I think I passed the test.
Well, good.
He didn't say like, man.
It's because he's seen it all. I'm just telling you, he's seen it all.
What's the worst that a computer could look like?
I've seen one that has so many icons on it, you can't find the icons. And people are like, I can't find my file. And then I open up the desktop folder in their, just File Explorer.
Right.
And there's so many files. There's no room on the desktop for more files. They just save everything to their desktop. And then they go, I can't find anything. And I went, no kidding.
Do you say it like that, or are you nice?
Depends on how many times they've asked me the same question. I get more aggravated.
But maybe they just don't know a better method.
They don't know how to create a folder and put files in it instead. Give me a break. I can't find this thing. It's right here on my desktop, but it's not. And normally it's right here. And I went, you got too many files on your desktop. You got to get rid of some stuff. You don't need 7 million files on your desktop. Save them somewhere else. Give me a break.
And stop calling me for tech support.
Yeah, don't call me for this.
You hated being tech support.
Man. I'm so glad that it's like now it's minimal. It's minimal, my computer questions.
Good.
Call somebody else. That's the answer. And then watching someone else use a mouse or type, or like people that double click on it, you don't need to double click, and then it opens 2 things and they're like, how come it keeps doing that? I go, quit double clicking. You're driving me nuts. I can't watch other people use computers. I just can't.
Oh, funny.
So thanks for kicking off the day with
You're
that.
welcome.
Oh, man, a bunch of IT angst in there. Yuck.
I've got a new obsession, and it's a little show called Hoarders.
Okay, you and I started watching Hoarders because it popped up as like you might like to watch this or something like that. And now here we are watching it. I came home last night. You were watching it. And I went, oh, what's happening here? And you guys are like, this guy is a total jerk. This guy is not cool. He's not listening to anybody. He's not getting rid of anything. This guy is crazy.
What's funny is we just turned it on one night. You and I, just as something that we didn't have to get involved in.
Right.
And then the very next day, I was like, I'm going to turn that on because I just wanted some background noise. I got really hooked on it. And then Emery came out and she goes, what are you watching? And I go, Hoarders. And she goes, oh, I love Hoarders. I watch it all the time. So we sat down together and watched a couple of episodes of Hoarders.
That is correct.
It makes me want to get rid of everything I own.
Well, that's probably a positive effect.
It is. And I did, actually, because in my Easter basket of Easter decorations.
Your Easter basket of Easter decorations?
Yeah.
Okay.
My Easter bin.
Sure.
There was a box of different things, and I have this for every holiday.
Right.
Because I used to hang up the kids' arts when they were kids, like all the art that they used to make at school. And so I opened that box and I was like, I don't need to keep all of this. Like, I really don't need to keep all this. So I showed the kids. I go, hey, do you want to keep any of this? This was like a footprint Easter bunny you made when you were in second grade. Want to keep it? And they were like, no, I don't want that. And I was like, done. Get rid of it.
Done.
Get rid of it. And I did.
They went through it and said, I'm not going to keep this. I saw you had a wreath at one point, like an Easter wreath thing made out of like craft foam.
Yes.
That got held up and you looked through it.
Yes.
Like a window.
Yes.
Do you want this?
That got thrown in the garbage. Done.
Wow.
Don't need it. Get
Don't
rid of
need
it. I was doing my own purging.
Yeah, look at you.
It felt good. It felt real good.
Well, good.
And now I just want to do that with my craft room. And you thought the same thing.
I have too much stuff. I got to get rid of some stuff. My studio I can't get into properly because I've like just thrown some stuff in there. I got to get rid of some stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both do.
I got to get rid of a lot of stuff. I'm drowning in it. And it's not actually that bad, but between the shed, which has a big need for some organization, and I have duplicates of things that I've been hanging on to, there's no reason, and my studio, those two spaces, I got to get rid of some stuff.
Let's do it. Let's plan on it.
Sure thing.
Okay.
When?
Today.
No, not today.
No day but today, Josh. Carpe diem.
Yeah, I understand all that, but that sounds like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, but together we can do it. Maybe not today.
Yay.
Emery and I were running errands yesterday, and one of the errands was going to the grocery store, and we had to go to the grocery store and then take it all home so that we could continue to go out because we had some frozens. And as we're putting it away, I go, I hate putting groceries away. And then I said, there was a time when you and I were first married and we would go to the grocery store and you're newly married and it's fun and you put your groceries away and it feels fun.
Did it?
For about a week. And then I went, I'm done with this.
And the good news is you get to do it a lot.
A lot.
Like as an adult, you get to do a lot of putting groceries away and then cleaning out the fridge. Those are the two things. Man, you can count on those being a good time. You know what sounds like fun? Cleaning out the fridge and then going to the grocery store and buying stuff to fill it back up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good time.
It's not a good time. Don't be fooled.
I went to the garage fridge to grab a pineapple juice this morning.
Yeah.
It's a little mess in there.
I thought I cleaned it. I thought it looks nice.
In the fridge?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't think that.
It looked nicer than it did before I got my hands on it.
Whoa.
What was wrong with it?
Oh, I opened it up. It felt like chaos.
Well, there's a lot of stuff in there, so it is a little bit of chaos.
But it is not organized.
Yes, it is.
And the cans are not facing forward. It is not. And there are the same thing on one shelf and another shelf and in the door.
Yeah.
It's all over.
You got to get it in where it fits in.
It's chaos. You don't just get it in where it fits in. No. And then tell me it looks nice and organized.
It does look nice.
It looks like chaos.
It didn't look like chaos.
I was overwhelmed when I looked in there. I went, whoa, this is a lot.
It's not. I mean, it's a lot because there's a lot of stuff. I had like some protein shakes that I had to get in there.
Right.
I had some pineapple juice. There were those yogurt drinks.
Correct. There's just a lot going on in there.
There's a lot. I bought a lot of groceries.
Yeah. And then there is some food stuff stuffed in there too.
Yeah.
On top of things. It's not a well-organized.
There wasn't anywhere to put it.
That's what I said. It's chaos. And then you're telling me, no, it's a well-organized machine. I can get everything I need. I know right where it is. It's bananas in there.
It's not that crazy. You can see what you have. It's pretty well organized.
And again, things are not in rows by what they are facing forward and looking real organized. It's like a shopping cart in there. Not my shopping cart, your shopping cart. The fridge looks like your shopping cart.
Not bad. You can find everything you need.
It's all in there.
Yeah, it is.
Somewhere. That's the difference between how you do a fridge and I do a fridge. Now, the inside fridge looks nice. I felt like that was good. The eggs were well stacked. The salads were next to each other. That felt appropriate. I like what's going on in the inside fridge.
Okay.
The cheese is in the cheese drawer. It's put away well. Not mad about that one. But something's got to happen with the garage fridge.
Be my guest.
It's a little bit out of control.
Because it's fine for me. So if it's upsetting to you, go for it. Go for it.
I'll see. Maybe. If I get enough energy about
you won't.
It, then I might.
It's just going to look like that forever.
Oh. It's not great.
It's not terrible either.
I've seen better. More organized
I've
fridges.
seen better too, but it's not awful. You can still find what you need. It just might not be where you think it is.
Unless it's behind where you have to move a million things to get to. In which case, no, you can't. No, you can't. That's why everything should be in rows with labels facing forward. I know it's a little OCD, a little bit.
I thought I had everything facing forward. What wasn't facing forward?
None of it. It's all just in there.
Emery did put in the yogurt drinks.
I couldn't even find those.
They're still in the box. That's why.
And that's a problem.
I didn't do that. She did that. So you can get mad at her for that.
I'm not mad.
Everything else is my fault.
Okie doke. Just a few minutes ago, you said, "Hey, what's Tron about?" And then I want you to tell me what Tron is about.
I don't
know. And
know.
I'll help you navigate through Tron, which is a funny thing to say. Go ahead, tell me, what is Tron about?
Okay. The only thing I know about Tron is the music because Trent Reznor wrote all of the music.
For the new one.
Okay.
The original came out in 1982.
Okay. I think it's about...
Do you know who was in the first one?
Nope. I think it's about...
At all.
Space race cars.
Space race cars.
I know there's a lot of lights and there's a lot of noise.
Okay.
That's all I know.
So the Jeff Bridges and Kevin Flynn in the first one. And Kevin Flynn.
I love Jeff Bridges.
Is a computer programmer and video game designer.
Okay.
Who gets sucked into his own machine.
Oh.
Not into space. So it's inside
his computer.
Of the computer as the different Trons. What kind of Trons are there?
Trons?
Yeah.
What do you mean Trons?
Neutrons, protons, electrons,
Trons. Got it. Okay.
Tiny little bits of energy moving through computer chips.
Okay.
Very quickly. Almost as if they're on motorcycles, Tron bikes.
Yes.
Not race cars.
Same.
Tron bikes.
A race car and a Tron bike, it's the same. It's the same. I had the basic gist.
Okay. Space race cars.
Space race bikes. Sorry.
Well, not in space.
Well,
inside of a computer.
But it kind of looks like space.
So then the whole point is to get out of his own game.
But it looks like space, right?
It's just
so you could see.
It doesn't look like space.
It's black.
Okay.
A lot of empty space.
All right.
It's space. I was so on the money. It just wasn't right on the money.
Okay.
Do I know how he gets out? No.
Now, neither do I.
Because you've never seen it.
I have seen parts of the first movie. I have not seen anything after.
Because there's what? Tron Legacy in 2010 and Tron Eras, which is just last year.
That is correct. Is that right?
What, just last year?
Yeah, it was released in October of last year. Yes.
Oh, Jared Leto is in this one last year.
Yes, that is correct.
And also, so is Jeff Bridges. He reprised his role as Kevin Flynn.
Reprised his role.
That sounded very...
Moira?
Bee Gees guy.
Oh. Barry Gibb?
Yeah, Barry Gibb.
I'm going to reprise my role. Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I was on the money. I was close.
Space bikes, I guess.
Space bikes, yeah.
Except they're computer bikes.
But it looks like space.
Right.
Okay.
And there's blue light and red light.
Yeah, there's a lot of light and there's a lot of noise because they're so fast.
So fast, so furious. That is right.
Do you have a desire to watch these movies?
I do, actually.
There was a guy that asked us if we had seen Tron, and I said no, but I like the music because I like Trent Reznor. And he said, "Oh, you haven't seen the movie? You haven't seen Tron?"
What's wrong with you?
He was all upset with me. I went, settle down, guy.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay. Okay. Now I know it's about computer
bikes.
Race bikes.
Computer race bikes. Not space race cars, which space race cars is probably a thing. I'm just trying to figure out what space race cars. I mean, now that's what I call pod racing, is sort of racing in space in Star Wars, but that's not the same as space race cars.
Tron got 53% on Rotten Tomatoes. So
the first one?
No, the newest one.
Oh, well, good. Critics don't like good movies, so I'm fine with that. People that have the time to go rate movies need to get a job.
Do you want to watch this? Is it going to be good?
It came out in 1982. It's not going to be great.
This new one.
Well, yeah, but we got to watch the first two.
I don't think so.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, count me out. Space race bikes. No, thank you.
I am exhausted, I got to tell you. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah? It's hard doing the things that you love?
Dude. Yeah. Beat up a little bit. It's a long weekend. We were not in the studio on Friday. That was the opening day of the 2026 Fly Tying and Fly Fishing Expo, the Mountain America Center. And I was tasked with being the announcer for the weekend, which ended up being just a really great time hanging out with some really cool people for days.
Yeah.
All day Friday. And then Friday night was the film festival, which you came to and enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
You came to.
And enjoyed half of it. It's so long. They got to shorten that. They got to shorten it or get better chairs because those chairs are awful.
Okay.
I embarrassed some wooers at that event.
I don't think you embarrassed anybody. I think you joined in on the wooing.
They stopped wooing after I started wooing.
Way. No, they kept going.
After every movie, there was a woo from the left,
yes,
followed by a woo from the right.
That's right.
And it was exactly that. It was a woo.
Yes.
Woo.
Right.
And then I was like, woo.
That's right.
And then they stopped wooing.
Oh, I think they just forgot. I thought they thought, oh, we got a new wooer. We can retire from wooing now.
I only did the one woo.
If you've never been, or maybe you've been to a Banff or you've been to a Warren Miller type film, there's a lot of cheering and things that happen when big fish are caught.
It was actually quieter this year than in years past.
True story.
The big fish were on the TV and there was kind of some silence. And I went,
where's the woos?
What's everybody?
You didn't get all woo about it.
I'm not ever going to get woo about fish.
Oh.
But I appreciate that
just
others
means
do.
You haven't. I made a woo yesterday.
Did you?
I went, woo! Not like that. No, I didn't
you
woo, but I was very excited.
You got a big old cutthroat yesterday.
That was a brown trout, but yes.
You got a big old brown trout.
That's right.
You said cutthroat.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I said that's a very, very good brown.
I'm trying really hard to learn what they all look like. They all look the same.
But they don't.
I know they don't. I know you say they don't, but they all do.
Okay.
All of the fishies look the same.
They don't.
I know you say that.
I will teach you the ways.
You have been trying to teach me the ways. I haven't,
actually. I didn't know you really wanted to know.
I actually don't.
Well, too bad. You're going to learn. Anyway, so went back on Saturday.
Yeah.
And Saturday was busier. And then get this.
What?
Ended up on the news.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Now, I have a question. How do I handle a typo? How do you handle a misspelling? I first of all, I got thrown in on this thing. Like, this is my first year being involved in the expo. And I get called. I was down the hall talking to some people, and I get called back. They're like, hey, we need you. Can you come back into the main expo floor? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll be right there. And I get there, and they go, hey, go do this news interview. And I went, what? Like, I've been here a day and a half. What do you mean go do the news interview?
You know enough to talk about it.
It's true. I do. I've educated myself enough about the event that I know what it is. So, yeah, they put me on the news. And listen, whomever made the typo, I'm not mad. But there is a way to spell my name, and it's misspelled in the little bottom third, the lower third of the news thing. They misspelled my name. They misspelled it in the way that you pronounce it, which is good because it is Tielor.
Yeah.
But it's spelled incorrectly. So, and it wouldn't be weird if they had to look it up, but they didn't, because when the lady who was the reporter asked me to say my name, I said it and spelled my last name.
Oh, you spelled it too?
So at the beginning of their footage is me spelling my name, because I know people spell it wrong all the time.
They get it wrong all the time.
And so I went, I'm going to spell it Tielor. And then it showed up on the TV as Tylor. Which I went, okay. I mean, it's how you say it. So like I said, I'm not upset. I just don't know what to do about that.
I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. Right?
Yes.
I am getting a lot of fly fishing ads.
Nice.
How's
that going?
I think I spent enough time with you from the banquet and the
film
festival that now it's like, oh, I overheard some conversations that you were having about fishing. Do you want this? And I go, no, I don't want any of these fishing ads. I don't want all of them. You were busy. We went to a banquet and they had some raffles.
That's right.
You said, hey, I don't have time. I've got to do this thing. Will you go put in for all the raffle prizes? And I go, absolutely. What do you want? And you said, I don't know. I just go
pick good stuff.
And I saw that they had some hackle, which is just chicken feathers.
You're not wrong.
And then
it is chicken feathers. You're correct.
And then they had some puzzles. And I said, I'm going to go put in for all the puzzles. I got it. I've been tasked with putting all of the raffle tickets into the puzzles. You love a puzzle.
I do like puzzles. But I didn't want to win a puzzle. And bonus, I didn't.
You didn't. I didn't put in for any of the puzzles. I just wanted to make you nervous.
That's fun. But the banquet was really good. That's kind of how they close out the 2-day Expo, is with a big fundraising dinner, and they have, crazy prizes were given away. I was going to buy a boat. Someone hid my paddle.
I told you not to bid on a boat because
someone hid my paddle.
I absolutely did. And the people at our table kept trying to get you to raise your paddle to bid on that boat. And I said, we, 1, don't have space for a boat. 2, don't have money for a boat. 3, don't need a boat.
Boat with a cover on it will park right on the side of the house perfectly.
Don't need a boat.
I disagree. I disagree. And then yesterday I got to go fishing. So all in all, a busy fish-filled weekend, and I did catch some fish. So
congrats to you, buddy.
Yeah.
What a weekend for you.
But I'm a little tired. I kind of feel like my arm needs to go fishing again. It feels right. I need a fly rod in my hand and a line in my other hand, and I need to be fishing.
How big was that fish you caught yesterday?
It was decent. I have this little thing called a proof ball, and I forgot to throw it in my net so I could tell you. But
that's just how much it weighs, right?
No.
Not the length?
Well, both. It takes the size of the ball, which is consistent, in the photo next to the fish, and then it can measure the fish and give you an assumed weight based on the girth of the fish as well. So it will give you an approximate weight based on the size of the fish, and it can also identify the species, which is important for you.
Oh, it's not important for me at all.
It was a beautiful brown trout. Very stoked.
You said cutthroat. I know you did.
I didn't. Guaranteed I didn't.
We were talking with our new friend, John. Shout out to John.
What's up, John?
And you asked him, I asked him first if his wife fished. And he said, no, she just goes and she hikes and she does things. And she'll
sit in the boat and read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you asked an interesting question of someone's spouse and said, what is she reading?
Right. Because here's what I was thinking. There's more to this in my head than just a simple question. Is there a literary connection that the two of you might make so that if we end up at a fishing thing together, you would have a connection?
Aha.
You see?
I do see.
And there may be. I don't know because I didn't get a solid answer.
That was the prompt for your question?
Well, there was like more thought than just a random.
Oh.
What does she read?
That's nice, Josh.
There's depth in here at some point. This isn't just a shell.
You're not just a pretty face.
Certainly not.
He didn't know. And
Correct.
I thought that was an interesting question. And then I also thought, well, I wonder if Josh knows what I'm reading.
I don't know what you're currently reading, but I know what type of book you like.
What type of book do I like?
You like biography. You like a memoir. You like essays from someone. Maybe they're humorous essays. I'm thinking Sedaris is a humorous essay writer. Yeah. But you will deep dive on something. So whatever we're currently into, you're probably reading a book about it.
Yeah.
Because you like to just absorb a bunch of information.
I like a lot of different things. I like a little historical fiction. I like a little
right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know what you're not reading.
What's that?
You're not reading romantasy.
I am not.
And because it's not your thing.
That's not my thing.
It doesn't speak to you.
It does not.
So I know you're not reading romantasy, but I know you've been reading some books that you said were sad. So you've been reading some dramatic books.
I've been reading some sad books.
Are these novels?
Yes.
So they're fiction novels that you were reading? Mm-hmm. So you're into that too? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Mm-hmm. Super. But they're based in reality, not in a fantasy world.
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
well
understanding.
Done.
Relationships. You like relationship stories?
Yeah. Complex characters.
Yes. But you're also sometimes into a thriller.
Yes. True.
Not like a mystery thriller, but more like this story is like this is a crazy tale. And then it ends up being made into a movie and you're like, I like the book better.
I always like the book better.
Not
always. Well, once.
Correct. Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump. Did you?
You do listen
I
to
do.
me.
I listen to everything. I hear it all. I know everything about you. Princess Bride. Do you like the book better than the movie?
Yes.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Even still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The movie that's probably one of the few movies that follows very closely with the book. But I still love the book. I still will always love the book because you get more character depth in a book.
Like when people say like, oh, every movie is just based off of a book. But who wants to read a movie, you know? I'd rather just watch it.
The books are always better.
Oh, I know.
Not always. Forrest Gump, the movie is better.
Good to know. Good to know.
You do listen. I'm impressed.
I do.
I also know what you're reading. It's a fishing book.
It's a fishing book. Yes, it is one of many fishing books that I am reading. You are correct. But that's what I know about you and books.
Wow.
Now, could I say what our kids are reading? Could I say what anyone else in the building is reading? No.
No, but that doesn't matter. You just need to know what I'm reading.
Okay, good, because I don't. Like, I don't know what anyone else is into.
I'm not currently reading any book because I just finished one, and I'm trying to decide what to read next.
Go take a look at my fishing book collection. It's fascinating, actually. You think it's going to be boring, but it's not. It's about adventures in the woods and fishing. It's actually really cool.
It's kind of a memoir, isn't it?
It is. You can burn through them pretty quick.
I bet I could because I'm a pretty quick reader.
But they're also not super thick books, which I like.
Okay, maybe I'll give it a go.
You should. It's interesting. You know the author.
I do.
So it's kind of fascinating to hear stories from an author you know personally.
Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's worth it. You don't have to read the ones that are like, go fish here, use this type of bait. Like you don't need to read the technical ones. I'm not telling you to do that. Read the stories, just like the one I'm reading right now. Okay, it's really interesting.
Maybe I'll give it a go.
You might be like, yeah, actually, I kind of like fishing books now.
No, probably not.
There's adventure.
Don't get your hopes up.
There's swashbuckling.
No, doubt it.
All right.
There is nobody who hates shopping more than our son.
Is that right?
He hates it. Hates it.
That's interesting because I know you don't like just going and browsing.
I don't.
To
enjoy
shopping.
I don't. But he really does not like shopping at all. He needed some new shoes.
Right.
And we kept saying, hey, you got to go get new shoes. Now, he's old enough to be doing this on his own. But I knew that he was not going to do it unless we kind of physically like,
let's go, bud. Yeah.
And motivated him. So yesterday I said, hey, I'm also looking for some shoes. Let's go together and we can look for some shoes. And he went, where are we going? And I said, well, let's try this store first and then we can try this store. We went to the first store.
Yeah.
And he said, there's nothing here for me.
Okay.
So I go, do you want to try this other store that's right across the street? And he said, no, I'd rather go to this other store that you had already planned on going to. And I said, how about since we're here,
and it's right there,
we just go to this one across the street.
Right.
And he went, fine. So we went there. And he found a pair of shoes that were kind of pricey, and he didn't like the price. He wasn't also in love with them.
Okay.
But I said, let's go look at the other place. And he goes, what if they don't have anything there?
Then
and I go,
then
we'll come back and get this one. And that threw him through the roof. I don't want to go and come back and go. I don't want to keep going to different places. And I said, okay, so you're going to buy those even though you don't like the price and you don't really love the shoe itself. He goes, nope, I needed shoes and I got them. Let's go.
So are those the ones he got?
Yes. Yes.
I saw them. I thought they were cool.
They are cool.
Yeah.
And but they were the first shoe that he found and he went, these are one. And I just liked his quote. I needed shoes and I got them.
That's perfect.
Done and done. Let's get a move on. And I went, okay. Project complete, I suppose.
Yeah. Task complete.
He was not about to go to any other store to purchase another shoe or even look at a shoe. And he went to try them on. He is absolutely the most low maintenance person you will ever meet. And he went to try them on. And I said, oh, there's not a bench over here. You're going to have to go that way. And he went, no, I'll just do it right here on the floor.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
I'm good. I don't need a bench. No. Just do it. I've put shoes on standing before. That's fine.
Shoe shopping with Beck.
Yeah.
Done and done.
Yeah. Well, task complete.
Task completed. We got her done.
Did you find shoes?
No.
Did you find any that you liked?
No, actually.
Interesting.
So I'm going to keep looking. I did find some that I liked, but they were too expensive. I went, I'm not paying that. So I walked away.
Okay.
Because I can keep shopping.
I have a pair of shoes I need to get. I think I'm committing to my decision.
Are you?
I am. I'm wearing the same shoe, but in the older model today, just to confirm my theory that these are the ones I need.
Because you need a new pair of hiking shoes?
I do. And so, yeah, I'm trying these out.
What shoes? Let me see. Which ones are they?
These ones.
Your Ultras?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Saw quite a few people with the new ones. And I went, yeah, I got to get the new ones.
What's all that moaning and groaning?
Old man. You made me put my leg up high. That's the sound of an old man putting his leg up high. Don't ask me to do that.
You were looking yesterday at a fly tying video,
yes.
And then you go, oh, I got to go see if I have the right materials for this.
I never do.
And then you went downstairs to your fly tying bench, came upstairs and said, nope, I don't have the right materials. And I just laughed because I went, how do you have so many fly tying materials, but just never have the right stuff?
Isn't that weird? I have so much stuff.
Yeah, you do.
And I never have the stuff I need.
I feel like maybe that's just a con for you to go buy more stuff.
I got to go to the store today.
Why?
Because I don't have the hooks and I don't have the stuff I need.
So many hooks.
I don't have these
hooks.
hooks.
How do you not have the right hooks?
I don't have these hooks. So I
feel like it's a scam.
What's a scam? Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a scam.
I got to go back to the store. I don't have the right hooks.
Some of the stuff I used up. Some of the stuff I don't have.
Okay, that makes sense.
Some of the stuff I have, but it's really poor quality.
Oh,
because I haven't used it since I started fly tying. And when I didn't know what I didn't know that I had obtained low quality material. And now when I go to use it, I go, this isn't even going to work. This stuff is so bad.
So why don't you just throw that stuff away?
I likely will.
Okay.
Or, you know what I'll probably end up doing?
What?
Not throwing it away.
Why?
Because I'll put it in a bag and then put it over in the bin and it'll sit there. I have a bin of I don't think I'll ever use this stuff. But it's stuff that I go, but if I'm ever teaching someone, it's good teaching material.
I see.
And maybe one day someone will be interested. That's right.
I gotcha.
Because the teaching process, you probably want to let me show you how to do this, but this is waste material or lower quality material so that you can figure out technique, which is more important than the materials. Now I'm into materials where I go, I want nicer materials. I want the right stuff in order to make what I'm trying to make. So yeah, I got to go get some stuff. I also have to learn a new skill. I have to learn how to tie something I've never tied before.
Okay. That's fine. I don't mind that part. It just feels like, I don't have the right stuff for this fly. And I go, how?
Well, it's not the basics,
That
right?
would be like me going downstairs to my room and saying, I don't, out of all of these stacks and stacks of fabric, I just don't have the right fabric.
I
just don't have the right color.
You say that all the time.
I have said that before.
I've heard that a lot. These don't match. I can't use this as backing. It doesn't match. I have to go back to the store to get more fabric.
It's different, though.
No, it's not. The difference is it's you saying it. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sure thing.
And I was going to say, at least your supplies are a little bit cheaper. But no, I see those receipts and I go, how can a tiny bag of, what is it, needles, pins? What do you call them? Hooks. How can the tiny bag of hooks and a tiny bag of feathers and a tiny bag of beads add up to $70?
It's wild, isn't it?
Uh-huh. It sure is.
It wasn't $70 in materials. I could easily spend $70 in materials.
And you have.
Well, because every bag that you buy is somewhere between, I would say, $4 to $8.
Okay.
Sometimes if I'm buying more quantity, like if I'm buying a pack of hooks, that might be $6 to $8. But if I get one that's like a 20 or a 30 pack instead of a smaller package, then I'm going to pay, for more because I'm buying a bigger quantity.
Yeah.
So it might be $18 for one little thing of hooks. You see? But I'm getting enough to tie 50 flies with that. But I don't have the right hooks.
I know.
Because I haven't tied this type of fly ever. So I have all these little small hooks for all the stuff I tie all the time, but I'm tying some bigger stuff, and I don't even have the right hook.
Why are you tying bigger stuff? Are you trying to catch bigger
stuff,
fish?
Bigger fish.
What kind of fish are you trying to catch?
All of them.
Like Pokemon.
Yes.
You're trying to catch them all.
Call me Ash because I am trying to catch them all.
Catch all the fish.
That is exactly right.
No, but really, what kind of kind of fish are you trying to buy with these bigger flies?
I'm not trying to buy any fish.
I mean, what?
I'm trying to buy supplies to make things attached to hooks. This is the silliest thing, is that it's thread holding feathers and sparkly bits and fur onto a hook.
A tiny, tiny, tiny hook. Well, I guess you're going to do a bigger hook. What kind of fish are you trying to catch?
All of them.
No, with this bigger...
Trouts. Many different kinds of trouts.
Just bigger trouts?
Bigger trouts. Big trout.
Okay.
Yeah. Big ones.
Cool.
Yes. Big ones.
And tomorrow it'll be a different fly that you go, oh, I don't have the right materials for this. I got to go back to the store. Okay.
Yeah.
See my retirement savings just fading away into flies.
Into feathers and hooks?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, chicken feathers, you called it earlier, which is not wrong. Henbacks.
Yeah, well, hackle is just chicken.
It's not all chicken. I use pheasant. I use different kinds of duck. A lot of it's chicken. You know why?
Why?
A lot of chickens. The fancier the chicken, the more expensive the feather. Did you know that?
I would assume so.
Like some of these.
Like a peacock feather?
I use peacock herl.
I know.
You bet I do.
Herl?
Herl. That's right.
Hackle and hurl.
Hackle, hurl.
That should be your fishing, moniker.
I was thinking about something I haven't told you about. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
It's a thing I've been thinking about.
And it's called hackle and hurl?
It's not. It actually has a different name. It's a childhood nickname. I'll tell you that. Think about that.
I will.
And then you know what it was.
I do.
I think that's a fantastic name for producing some fishing materials and selling them. I think I've got a business venture.
I like hackle and hurl.
Hackle and hurl's a good one. It may have been taken.
And that's what I'm going to start calling you and whoever you're going fishing with. So yesterday you went fishing with your buddy John.
Right.
Hackle and hurl.
Oh, that's street names?
Yeah. When you go fishing with your cousin, hackle and hurl at it again. Hurl's interchangeable, but you're always going to be hackle.
Is that right?
Who's hurl today, I'll say. Hackle and hurl, back at it again.
Here we go. Always hackle. Whoever is the sidekick.
Correct.
Is the, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hackle and hurl caught some big ones today. You and Emery said the rudest thing to me. Both of you.
No.
Both of you said the same thing to me. And it was the rudest thing.
What?
Emery said it first, and then you said it second.
What?
She said, find your own blanket. And I did. And then you came in and said, hey, find your own blanket. I tried to steal her blanket. She said, find your own blanket. So I did, found yours. And then you came in and said, hey, find your own blanket.
But I found that was your blanket.
I know it was.
You didn't.
I didn't.
You didn't know it was, but it was. And we had been sharing that blanket before, but then you were just like taking all ownership of it. Then I went, hey.
Yeah, well, you came in and said,
how are we going to watch a show together if you've stolen all the blankets?
Find your own blanket.
Right.
That was so rude. Rude.
You don't just find the blanket that's nearest to you.
Yeah.
Listen, as we discussed last week, I only have 5 in the whole house. So, and maybe half a one. You
have more than 5 blankets. It's not like the rest of the blankets are mine. I've bought them for the whole of the house.
Mm-hmm.
You have ownership of 5 for sure that are just for you, but you have ownership of other blankets.
We discussed this last week. I do not feel strongly that I have ownership of anything but the 5. I feel real strong that I have 5 blankets. I have 6 if you count my baby blanket that's saved away in storage. I have 6 blankets, and it's a tattered and torn baby blanket.
Well, you're going to find great comfort in that when you get kicked out of the house, I suppose.
Whoa.
You're going to.
Why am I getting kicked out?
You're not. If you let me share your blankets.
Wow.
And stop saying rude things like find your own blanket.
Hey.
That's so rude.
It's an adventure.
To find my own blanket?
Find your own blanket.
It's pretty easy. We have blankets all over the house.
That's what I'm saying.
But also, if you leave your blanket lying on the couch and you don't fold it up and put it away, then guess what? That's fair game. That's a fair game blanket.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, it is absolutely how that works. If you don't put it away, it's mine to use now.
I don't know. Sure about that?
Yes. 100% sure.
Okay. But here's the thing. I said, hey, I heard Emery say, find your own blanket.
Yeah.
And then I looked in there and saw you were taking over that whole blanket. So I said, no, find your own blanket. And then I looked at my chair in the library room downstairs and I went, that might not be my blanket.
Yeah.
And you went, you think? And I went, whoa, slow your roll, blanket thief.
I actually didn't know it was my blanket.
Right.
But because I had left it out, if you had came and sat down first, that could have been your claim. Because I didn't put it away.
And you would have been just fine accepting that?
Yes.
Uh-huh. I disagree. I don't think you would. I think you'd have something to say about that.
I probably would have said the same thing to you.
Hey, find your own blanket.
Oh, you know what it kind of reminds me of? You ever seen An American Tale?
Yes.
When poor Fievel is trying to find a place to sleep and it's cold and rainy and he's trying to find a place to sleep and he's in the alley and everyone's like, find your own place to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it felt like when you guys said, find your own blanket.
Well, look, it's one job.
I did. I found my own blanket.
You did, and it was your own.
Don't ever say that to me again.
Oh.
Here's what you should say to me instead.
Okay.
Oh, my dear love of my life. Yes, you can use that blanket. I know you're chilly. Go ahead. Use away.
We've never had a conversation that sounds like that ever. Ever. Never, ever. Would you rather this or that?
Would you rather live in an all-glass house
Probably
or
not
a
that.
house without windows?
Also not that.
I'm going to go with an all-glass house because I can't stand not being shut in.
What?
What? What did I say?
I can't stand not being
I can't stand
shut in?
being shut in. I can't
Okay.
stand not knowing what's going on in the world. I wake up, curtains open.
That's
I can't-
correct.
I
You
can't.
do.
I need the sunshine. I need to know what's going on outside. I got to know. So I'm going to go with an all-glass house. It's going to be difficult,
It is going to be difficult.
but
Where's it located would be a big factor.
in the middle of town.
No way. No way.
Everyone knows what you're doing all the time, always.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Even in the bathroom? Is it all
That's what I'm
glass?
saying. You said all glass.
Yeah.
All walls are glass.
Oh,
all
man.
floors are glass. All ceiling
All
glass.
floors are glass.
Everything's glass.
I
All
don't-
glass house. I'll tell you what, you better not be throwing stones because people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
I know, Josh. Yeah, I'm still going all glass.
Here's the thing, though.
What?
Settle down. All glass, single layer like a greenhouse? Or is it the walls are all made of glass? Because then you're just only going to be able to see through, like you're just going to be able to see what's inside the walls, which is insulation, the electrical. I'll tell you, that'd be super convenient sometimes to be able to know where stuff is. You know?
Uh-huh.
In a basement, it's going to be weird.
Ew,
You're
yeah.
just going to see dirt.
Ew, yeah. And bugs. Ew.
Why do you think you're going to be able to see bugs?
Because if you can see the dirt, you're going to be able to see bugs. Where do you think bugs live? In the dirt. You're going to see mice?
Why are you going to see mice?
Because where do you think mice live? In the dirt.
Okay.
I'm still picking all glass.
But you can't see in or out past the insulation is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So you'd still have to have windows. It's just the walls are glass. See, that's not what you intended.
Right.
But I spun it into where I think I could be okay with that.
I don't want to see the insulation in the dirt, though.
So everywhere there's a wall,
is
sheetrock, whatever, is glass, inside and outside.
Yeah.
Wherever there's a roof, there's glass. So you wouldn't need shingles. So you wouldn't see the bottom of shingles. You would just see glass. And then, so if you looked up, it'd be a glass, and then you would see the
sky,
all of the like joists and everything in the attic, and then you would see sky above that through your ceiling.
Through your joists.
But you'd have to see your structural things to hold the panes of glass up.
You're right.
Yeah. That'd be an interesting house.
What are you picking?
Well, if I do it my way, I'm picking that glass house. Because I want to be able to have some light and see outside. That would be really interesting at night to be able to just look up.
That would be kind of nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be neat. During rain, you'd be like, oh, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Be able to see the birds flying.
Yeah. That would be very cool.
There would be some times where I'd be like, this is kind of neat.
This is a cool house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still picking all glass. I'm going for it. Because even though the dirt and the bugs might freak me out a little bit, it'd still be kind of fascinating.
It would.
To watch their life.
Bugs.
Yeah.
Mice. Dirt.
Worms.
Would you rather this or that? Over the weekend, something very cool happened, and I'm seeing mixed reviews about it, but Saturday Night Live launched live from London. It's Saturday night. They've launched a UK SNL.
I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
We watched a couple of sketches.
Right.
You watched more than I did.
Well, we watched the monologue. They had Tina Fey host the first episode, which people were like, what? Here's the thing. Tina Fey, SNL alum. I think she's the next in line to take over SNL.
I think
after
so, too.
Lorne Michaels either retires or just decides it's
and
enough.
And I think he's said that at some point. I think he himself has alluded to the fact that like she would be the one to take over.
I think it's so interesting being aware of the history of females in comedy and the hard road that it takes to get there, and the history of improv with women and people that were big in the comedy scene that a lot of the comedians that are on SNL historically have come from. And it's been a big challenge for women to be in improvisation and sketch comedy, and stand-up as well, I would say.
Yeah.
And in comedic roles. And so Tina really stands out as somebody who I'm like, man, what a pioneer for women in comedy. And I'm excited for her. And I hope that's the way things go. But they premiered the episode. They did have some cameos in there. Graham Norton was in the monologue. Michael Cera was in the monologue. How do you say her last name? Nicola Coughlan?
Oh, yeah.
From Bridgerton. She was in the monologue as well. And so they've got some British comedians in there. They mixed in some American stuff because it is SNL, which has been a New York staple for over 50 years. And now they're launching into a UK version. And a lot of people are like, is it going to be U.S. comedy in the UK, or is it going to be UK writers writing UK comedy? And it is British comedians, writers, and everything.
Okay.
So it is very British. And I think that if you don't understand or get British comedy, it's way different. But they did premiere it. They've got the next two episodes lined out.
Okay.
Jamie Dornan will be hosting this upcoming weekend. He's an actor. And then Riz Ahmed, who is a rapper, will be hosting the third episode. So kind of an exciting thing for SNL to be like going global.
What did you feel about the sketches? You watched?
I only watched a couple. I watched a little section of Update because they are doing a weekend update, which I think is great.
Uh-huh.
And is one of the things that made SNL successful.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a big deal. The sketches were okay. They had one of the guys was doing a David Attenborough impression, which was fun. It was kind of a fun little sketch. But I didn't really dive in. I haven't watched everything. But,
okay.
But they've got a whole cast of young people that are making SNL in London.
I'm actually surprised it's taken them this long to kind of...
Over 50 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. And is this the start? Like, is there going to be one from Paris? Is there going to be one from, I don't know, wherever else? It's kind of an interesting idea. Yeah. Take the SNL thing live. SNL thing global is what I meant to say. Anyway.
It is live.
Yeah, it is live. From London now, which is cool. When I first saw the stage and Tina standing there, I thought, oh, they did an episode in London, is what I thought. And then I realized, no, they've completely launched SNL UK.
I know. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I love SNL, so we'll see how it does.
Right. One episode down. And now they're into like, okay, what worked, what didn't work? Let's
debrief.
Go again. And I wonder if Tina's over there like as a consultant for multiple weeks before they get things rolling and on their own. Yeah. Anyway.
She's the right gal for the job.
That is for sure. Right gal for the job. All right. Hey, have a good rest of your Monday. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Get the show on demand. It's available as a podcast everywhere podcasts are available. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Happy Monday.
All right, later.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tielor and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.